Hey, Pejman, so talk to us about your startup. What advice would you give us? Suggestions or methods that will actually help us with our startup process?
So in my case, I opened late February. I didn't know when I was going to open because I didn't know when I was going to get my CFO. But if I had to go back in time, I would have probably started marketing maybe a month before, which I'm doing right now anyway. So I'll just tell you what I'm doing right now. And I would have just kind of backtracked it a month earlier and done the same exact stuff. For one, Facebook marketing, I do all my own Facebook marketing. So I run ads, campaign ads. I have one ad that's running. Basically, I have five photos. I have one of me with the staff. I have one with the assistants holding a little whitening thing. I have me and a patient shaking hands. I had another one with me and my IT guy, who's been a total lifesaver in this journey of mine, holding hands. And for each blurb, I don't talk about dentistry. So I kind of say, hey, this is, Dan, my IT guy, he's super nice and he doesn't like going to the dentist, but he's helping me out and call us if you need anything. I don't advertise free whitening. I don't do any of that stuff. Um, the guy with me holding his hand, shaking his hand, kind of the same thing. It doesn't look like an ad per se, which works. And then the best performing ad is the one where my assistants went business to business, holding our brochures, shaking hands, and taking a selfie that way. And once you put these ads out, you can put your own blurb into each different one. And then Facebook will allocate your daily budget to the best performing ad. And by far, my best performing ad is the one I just said. It's the one where the assistants are shaking hands with a bunch of business owners saying, hey, we're a small business. We know it's important to help each other out and come visit us if you want. Here's our number and website. So Facebook allocates like 80% of my daily budget to that ad alone, which is it's getting the most clicks, awareness, engagement, all that stuff. So there's ads where they'll click it and it'll go to my website and that's it. On the website, there's a book now button and the phone number, which is all being tracked. One set of ads with five of those pictures. The other set of ads is it goes directly to the scheduling website, which is Flex in my case. It goes directly to that. No website goes direct into that and they can self-book. And the third ad is Facebook Messenger ads. And when they reply to those ads, to any of the following five, or the five photos, it opens up a Facebook Messenger conversation with me. I have it automated. So when they reply, my blurb says, hey, this is us. What dental needs do you have? Question mark. They'll respond, I need a tooth pulled. I'll say, do you have insurance? They'll say yes. And then it's all automated. They don't know they're talking to a robot for the first couple lines. And then I jump in to get more detailed information. And then I used to also do a fourth type of ad, which was leads, which is they click on it and all it says is, okay, great. You want to be a patient? What's your name and number? That's all we want from you. And we'll call you and we'll figure everything out. I got very few leads. And the ones I did get, every time we called them, they didn't pick up. It went to voicemail or they never showed up. So without a doubt, I would say the website ads, the scheduling ad, and the messenger ads all works.
Gotcha. So that's like the first thing you'd say you'd backtrack, right? You're like, I'm going to start.
Yeah, I would do all this. I would do all this 1 month before I opened. I wish I would have done it, but in my case, since I didn't know when I was going to open because I had a CFO issue, I didn't know when I was going to open. I didn't know when I was going to hire. So maybe a month before. Another thing I tried, and this was kind of so-so, was instead of going through these companies to get mailers at 40 cents a mailer, postage included, I said, you know what? I'm just going to go to Fiverr.com. I'm going to get some person to design my postcard. I had her use one of these images I just talked about, put them in the ad, say, put a membership logo, tracking phone number, website, map, make it look nice and glossy. She sent me a PDF, both sides, and my bio on the other page and, a little blurb there. She made it, I think, 8.5 by 11. So I took up that PDF. I went to Alibaba. And then I found a bunch of these Chinese postcard makers and like a few that could do it for like 3 cents to print it. But then shipping was a pain because it takes a month go from Hong Kong, China to, from Shanghai to Phoenix. But all in all, it was $700 for 20,000 postcards. Wow. So I got 20,000 postcards. 20,000 postcards is a lot. I have a nice contact at Alibaba, so I trusted her. I paid it. It's all like verified and authenticated. Everything's legit. So yeah, the cards came from the design I made from the other lady. I had 20,000 cards here, but now the only thing I can't cheap out on is the actual postage. I can't manipulate that. So then every week I would take 5,000 of these cards to USPS, wrap them in and they would also bundle them in hundreds for every door direct mail. I would pick the routes, income, whatever. I would go to, and I would also have a tracking number there. And then I would go to USPS with a cart of 5,000, it wasn't too bad, but it was hot. So I had to like carry it. And then, and then every week I would hit 5,000 addresses a week. I could either do 20,000 at once, one person 20,000 times, or I can do the same person 4 times in a month. I did it that way, and I got maybe like 5-6 patients that way, which is not great. Which, in my opinion, was not a success. Now, all in all, it ended up being like 21 cents a card, which is the absolute cheapest you can make it. And was amazing quality. Maybe I'll change up a few things, but I can't change postage. Postage is still like $900 for 5,000 cards every week. So that's like $4,000 for 20,000 postcards. Did it work? Not really.
Gotcha. So the postcards you wouldn't hit again, or maybe like down the line you're like,
maybe down the line. I can't make the postage. The postage is the expensive part. The Alibaba on the design, that was super cheap. Shipping was cheap. But it's the postage I can't change. But because the postage right now is, if you just go right now, it's 18 cents. Plus the cost of printing, plus all that is like another 3-4 cents. And that's 22 cents a card, which is as cheap as you can almost make it. Then I did Google ads, and I had someone run them for a couple months. People searching for terms and AdWord, Google Keyword Planner, excluding certain words like Medicaid and putting certain other words, filling out the description, headline, all that, phone number being tracked. I use CallRail for tracking almost everything. CallRail, I use it for website tracking, Google My Business page tracking, Google ad tracking, Facebook tracking, postcard tracking. That's like $10 a month there. It's not a big deal. I also use Google Local Services ads. They just figured this out a couple months ago, where as of January, you can advertise with Google Local Services. So basically what this is you search dentist near me, and the first thing that pops up at the top, it says like Google verified dentist. And this is above the ad. It's above all the other sponsored ads. It's literally the first thing you'll ever see. So if you type like plumber near me, you'll see at the very top. But those are $110 every time someone calls. And you have to be kind of tricky with like exclude certain insurances or Medicaid or whatever that you don't accept. Google allows you to dispute leads that aren't there. And every time it's a nonsense lead, I get my money back. So it's actually kind of nice. But I've had people say, hey, I just saw you. And they're like, oh, I saw you on the little thing. And the Google Local Services goes above sponsored ads. It goes above even the map pack on the Google. It goes way up there. That's literally the first thing. And they just started that for dentistry in January. And then just verifying your Google My Business page, optimizing it, filling it out with nice keywords, nice map, photos, updating with Google postings, optimizing it. And there's nothing else you can do. And anyone that says you can do more is full of it. And then you can put like a tracking number there. And then, Facebook, Google ads. I would have done all this about a month before.
So, like all this right here, you learned it on like the Facebook marketing. You did it. You learned it on your own, or somebody helped you, or what?
I did it all my own. I also watched, I'm sure you guys know Dr. D'Angelo Webster. He has his own like startup. He's like my mentor, you can say. He doesn't walk me through it, but he has a class, and he only has it where his goes to the website, and that's it. You can customize an audience. You can make a lookalike audience. You can basically, I can take my patient list. I can say, hey, Facebook, only market to people who look like this. Not physically look, but who are demographically like this person. And Facebook will automatically target women above this and income on that and searching this and their behavior, and only on the mobile feed, not on desktop. Nobody really is on the desktop, or only between this hour and this hour. So I did it. I had Facebook take my existing patient list, and I said, make a 1% lookalike audience, which is what that means is, and I'll say within a 10 miles, it'll say, pick the 1% of people who look the most like the list I provided. Make an identical 1% copy of this. And so these are highly targeted people who look just like my patient list. Not only that, the 1% of my patient list with the 1% of the people who already interacted with my Facebook, already called me, get me more people who look like these people.
Hmm.
And then I put all of them in the ads. So all the messenger ads and the click ads and the website ads are all 1%. It's not just, oh, here's 10 miles, hit everybody. I used to only target women because men aren't very engaged in their healthcare. So I thought it was a waste of dollar to do that. I still think it's a waste of dollar to do that. However, with the 1%, it's so targeted that I think it overcomes even that obstacle. So right now, Facebook is determining who those best people are. I have no idea if it's hitting only women or men or, above 25 moms or, whatever. So I did Instagram. Instagram, I wasn't a fan of. It's too young. Even with the 1%, I said, just forget it. Let's do Facebook only. So right now I do $1,000 a month of Facebook ads, another like 1,500 in Google ads, and that's it.
Nice. And so how many new patients are you getting right now a month?
May I had 25, June I had 25. And again, I'm a startup. So,
Yes.
And then July I have no idea I can start. I don't know, maybe 15 or something.
Yeah, no, it's good, man. It's good. Especially if your budget's like, you know what I mean? We're just honing in on Facebook and you're getting the patients you want, right?
Yeah. PPO and cash. And even the ones who don't have insurance, I kind of navigate them towards our membership plan and kind of that stuff. And it's the way you present it matters more than if you confuse them with too much information, it's not going to work. So on the Facebook, I say, we have membership, you get 25% off, you get 2 free cleanings, and blah, blah, blah. And then they say, how much is it? Okay, whatever. And then I book them. And I also use a remote software. I remote in from my house or from my cell phone to our open dental, and I'll put them in, then like 5 minutes, and then that's it.
And that's it. And then how many people are on your team?
Just me and 2 assistants.
Okay. Do they do that too? Like if they need it, do they know how to do all that or no?
They know how to, once they call the office, they know how to do that. But if it's outside office hours, I do all that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like the messenger stuff is all me, and everything else, they can do it when they're at the office.
Oh, nice, man. Awesome. So then any other piece of advice you'd like to give or suggestions to our listeners?
Yeah, learn to do it yourself because only you care about it as much as you do. Nobody else cares more than you do, and don't fall for scare tactics from people who don't have your best interest or are charging some ludicrous amount of money. Or just do it yourself, learn it yourself, go in a corner, watch some YouTube videos, ask questions. If you have any questions, ask me. I learned it all on my own. I also, don't have that much obligations in life. So I do have a lot of time. It's a startup. I have a lot of time. I tweak everything I put a new picture in the ads every week. I say, oh, let's try this ad, or let's try that ad. Let me take away the ads that are wasting money, and let me give all the budget to the good ads. And let me take a photo of the whitening thing, and maybe this will turn into an ad. Let me take a photo of this patient. I always tweak. I always look at it week to week, which ads are doing well, what's the cost per click, cost per conversion, all that stuff.
Nice. Awesome, Pejman. I appreciate your time. And if anyone has further questions, you can definitely find them on the Dental Marketers Society Facebook group. Or where can they reach out to you directly?
Facebook, they can message me, or Instagram, or just anywhere on social media.
Okay. Awesome, man. So guys, that's going to be in the show notes below. And man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for this time, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much.